to sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. It's just going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, it wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules, I can't help but give in to you. I can't Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
Hold me.
Before you came my way, then face another day. I'm on top of the world. Now at night in my dreams, I'm in ecstasy, it seems that I could sleep forever.
Kenny Beans. Ain't thinking Kenny Beans, bro.
Last night I wanted to call you with blood in my mouth, but there's not much I can say. Can't kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle. Just spit it right out and shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and our pitcher tonight, Ranger Suarez. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-0. And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and now 3-1. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Yeah, Boogie's hitting better than 300. Just doing a great job of putting the bat on the baseball. You know he's seeing it well. You know he's trusting his hands. Just seems to be like he's in a groove all the time. And I know that's a great feeling. I had it at stretches in my career, but a big lift for his teammates to have a guy like this in the lineup.
Andrew McCutchen in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Two balls, no strikes.
One out, base is empty. That one misses,
no strike.
And that's ball three. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line. Fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still able to fire over. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brian Reynolds here.
Counts
And
1-0.
ball one to the right fielder.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Not close with that one. And that's ball two. That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
There's a strike. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
First baseman, Phillies.
Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that's outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. Alexander Canario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Alexander Canario. Outside. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that misses as well. Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Paul Skenes. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Long gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that one fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's deep. Off the batter's eye and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here comes Alec Bohm. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. He's in there.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner at third, nobody out. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Castellanos. A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. Throws to first in time, and Castellanos is out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Nick Castellanos.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Puts a bunt down. Over to first, out number two, and another run comes in.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And here is Sosa to the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above it. And that ends the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Not even close there. 2-0. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Henry Davis in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First pitch, not close. Gonzalez, the lead runner at second. Davis on at first with nobody out. That one not close. And the count is 2-0. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. That one misses. And now 3-0. Fouled off down the right side. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Out. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Two outs. That missed by a lot. 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. The 3-1 in for a strike. Full count.
2 strikes.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So the Pirates' batting order turns over. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That's outside. Ball 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Fastball is outside. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that's way high. 3-0. Andrew McCutchen waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
McCutchen, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Second and third, 2 down. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Not close with that one. And now 3-0. Brian Reynolds. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one hammered way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And that gives them a lead. It's 4-3.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ryan Reynolds will hit next. He's 0 for 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And another ball. Suarez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one way outside. And that's ball 3. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
We got full count.
Caught him looking for the K. Cannonball coming. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now, Weston Wilson. Skenes back to work. That one ripped right center field. That ball's carrying into the bullpen and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second of the year. It's 4-4. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. This is Bryson Stott. Ripped on a line. Cruz right there to make the grab. And there's one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. That one in triple digits. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that ball is gone. Second home run of the inning for him. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits up the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Turner in the box now. No balls and a strike.
All ones the count.
Still only one out here in the inning. Puts a bunt down. Gonzalez. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. Trying to move him over here. They apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. And now it's Alec Bohm. He tripled and scored his first time. Popped up. Davis snags it, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. On to the third inning, and now here is Spencer Horwitz. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss. 0-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
1-1.
That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Outside.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Not
3
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
And now 3 balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Alexander Canario, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time. And the first offering is not close.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And another ball. Now 3-0. Nick Gonzalez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Horwitz on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next, Nick Gonzalez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one not close. 1-0. Gonzalez measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting 6th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2020. way outside,
no
and now 2-0. And there's a ball.
No strike.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. He reached out a walk his first time. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
No strike.
Key Brian Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 7-5.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Key Brian Hayes. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That misses the
2-0.
zone, and the count now 2-0. Suarez maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now 3-1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got 3-0.
Man at first, one away.
Hey!
Fouled off. He was late. And here's a 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, O'Neal Cruz.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Suarez winds and deals.
2-0.
And another ball. Next pitch misses way outside. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutcheon.
And now it's Andrew McCutcheon. He's already homered in this game. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Hayes, the lead runner, out at second. Connor Falefa on at first with 2 down. That one missed. Brian Reynolds next to bat for the Bucks. Center field. Rojas. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 7-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
JT Realmuto steps in. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. First time up was a pop out. In the air, center field. Cruz on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The The Turnpike Series continues now. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that's outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Step off, throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Horowitz, the next to hit, takes outside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that's outside. And a foul ball.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Got him. And one gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Reynolds leads off first with 1 away. And ball 1.
Strike.
That missed by a lot. And the count 2-1. Fastball is outside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
No strike.
That's outside. 3 balls,
strike.
no strikes. And there's the automatic. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
So bases loaded with one away. Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Outside. 1-0. Bases loaded. One away. That one missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 3.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases full. And that is out of play. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Key Brian Hayes digs in now.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That one misses, and now 3-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 4.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one outside, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. O'Neal Cruz waits on deck for Pittsburgh. There's a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That one finds the zone. Now 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that one popped in the air left field. Wilson makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. They put 2 on the board. 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 5. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 4th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. On the ground to the left. Hayes to first. That's 6 straight set down.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryson.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. He's 0 for 1. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hit hard, base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here is Johan Rojas. Out towards right center. That's well struck. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are in, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So the lineup flips over. Trey Turner with a chance now. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Feed to second, that's one, and that's two. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 9-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. The Turnpike Series continues now. We go to the top of the fifth, and here is O'Neal Cruz. Suarez back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball one there. And there's a ball.
One strike.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
One strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Wilson hauls it in, and there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ranger Suarez out of the game. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Carlos Hernandez comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. And delivers outside.
One strike.
Outside low. 3-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Horowitz in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Reynolds leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball is outside. And another ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. 3rd out. So a job well done from the Philly bullpen that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 6. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cruz settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's JT Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder.
So he's got it, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, so the deficit remains 9-6. The Turnpike Series continues now. Now the left fielder, Alexander Canario. Hernandez, the tall righty, 255 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Boom. Takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-2 to count. That one missed.
2 strikes. Two.
This one in the air. Boom. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now a chance for Henry Davis. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6-7-8-2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 6. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Now a fly ball to right center. Reynolds makes the catch. 1 away. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Liner caught at second.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So 2 down now, and here is Johan Rojas. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And it's now a 2-run game. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Paul Skenes gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. On the mound now for the Pirates, Mike Burrows. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Here's Turner now. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now a 9-7 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
On the ground to third. What a stop. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. Fought off foul. Ball one there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
2 balls,
that one not
1
close. 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Fastball is outside. Not
2-0.
even close there. And it's 2-0. And
3-0.
another ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's McCutchen, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Let's go, Phillies.
If it were an average
1 ball,
catcher
1
behind the
strike.
plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the
2
move.
ball, 1
Pitch is
strike.
high. Real
made
Muto
it,
throws,
safe.
not in time. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right through there for a strike.
2-2. Down.
And down on strikes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Pirates 9 and the Phillies 7. So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. We've all seen a defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And now the first baseman, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. Now this is a rocket to left. Out of here. His 2nd homer of this series, and we are all tied up. It's 9-9. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that one pulled foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mike Burrows is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Joey Wentz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 11-9.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 12-9.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Weston Wilson getting ready to hit. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Safe, and that's his third hit.
Hitting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. The ball absolutely jumped off the bat on that swing. Kind of made my eyes light up, and the data we're getting doesn't disappoint in the slightest. 116 miles per hour exit velocity. Tell you what, that will do the job.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Joey Wentz done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So a lefty out of the pen, Ryan Borucki.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. And that one in the air center field. Cruz gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 12 and the Pirates 9. For the top of the 8th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Hernandez back to work. And that one clips the corner.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
That one missed. Swing and a foul out of play. Goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Carlos Hernandez won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. He's into the game with the bases empty. Horowitz in now, takes ball one off the plate. The Phils leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
No strike.
That one way outside, and it's 3-0. And fires in a fastball at 95. Out towards left center. Wilson on the move to the gap. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting left fielder Alexander Canario.
2 outs, base is empty. Alexander Canario now at the plate. And ball one.
No strike.
That one misses. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And there's a ball. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
So 2 down. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Six straight outside the strike zone.
Come on now, Phillies.
And that misses as well. Henry Davis waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Ground ball to Bohm. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 12 and the Pirates 9. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Trey Turner. towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 13-9.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back, and that is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 14-9.
That's some Schwarber power for you right there. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Ryan Borucki out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Andrew Heaney.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 4 with a double. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good. Their third home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 15-9.
The first pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty, one away. Here comes Real Muto. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 16-9.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Andrew Heaney gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New arm out of the bullpen, Braxton Ashcraft.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but He's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So 1 out, nobody on. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. And gone. He flexes his power with that swing. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 17-9.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's the left fielder, Weston Wilson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Oh, a great flip to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade it out to move the runner in the scoring position, but instead, they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get it out there.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And he lays one down the left side. And he barehands it. Off balance feed, there's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Trey Turner at the plate. Puts a bunt down. Tries the barehand, and it gets by him. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Puts a bunt down. Zips it to first. Schwarber out of the play. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 9th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 18-9. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
Nobody on, but that changes now with the intentional walk. Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position.
Now batting, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. A very surprising intentional walk here from the dugout. That loads the bases.
Now batting, the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
And now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Two balls, no strikes.
And another ball. And a foul ball. fouls one away, and now 3-2. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, corrals it, and there's one down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Next offering way off the plate.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just.
This one in the air, right field. Castellanos sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Hayes will score.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Connor Falefa over at second. Cruz at first, 2 out of the inning.
I got 3-0.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The Pirates down to their final strike, and they're all loaded up.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Now the left fielder, Alexander Canario. That misses. Ball 1. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the 9th. And another ball. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
High-scoring ball game in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I ain't never gonna take my life away. They just wanna live my lifestyle. You ain't seeing 'cause
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, it's like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth, and I'm still just